Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here, and this is a video response to DosmRider's little project that he's got going on. He pretty much just wants people to respond either in a forum or a video response or a comment in his video that I will link to right here. He's basically asking, why do you like Power Rangers? And whether Power Rangers can be for adults, like if it's not strange that there is an adult fan base for this children's not cartoon, but children's show. And so basically I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in because I got quite a bit to say and I just want to make sure that I can fit it all without having to edit this. So, why do I like Power Rangers? To put it simply, there was nothing like it at the time. At least like there was Ninja Turtles and stuff, but as far as like live action team of superheroes, like you said, henshin heroes, transformation heroes, whatever, there just wasn't anything like it at the time. And it caught my attention when I was little. It came out when I was about 4, and it caught my attention, and I wanted to watch it really bad, and I did, and I was hooked. And it was a really big part of my childhood, and so it's something that's like fairly close to my heart. It was kind of like a connection point between me and my friends when I was younger. They all liked it too, so it brought us together, and I'm not too sure what my childhood would have been like without something like Power Rangers. Because I was a really shy kid growing up. I didn't really talk to that many people, believe it or not. And so having something like Power Rangers that you could connect to all the other kids really easily without having to break out of your shell too bad, it was just something that was really deep to me. And so it just kind of carried on. I watched the show until about toward the end of Lost Galaxy, and right about through Lost Galaxy I just kind of like dropped ship. I was really into Transformers, and I was getting into gaming, so a lot of my attention was money was going toward video games and Transformers and everything. So I dropped out of Power Rangers about through Lost Galaxy. But however, thanks to my friend Jeff, if you watch this, yo, and Trigun, actually, it was Trigun and Naruto, because there's a rumor going around that Johnny Young Bosch was going to voice Naruto, and so I got interested because I remember him as Adam in MMPR, so, and I remembered he played Vash, so I looked up his list, and that somehow led me to Ranger Central, and I just started looking at all the seasons, and I'm like, oh, these guys actually look kind of cool. The suits are cool, the robots are cool. Maybe I kind of left the wrong thing. And then one night Jeff showed me Legacy of Power, and I got to take a look at all of those seasons that I missed in action, and see how cool Dino Thunder was, period. And that just kind of connected with me. And then about halfway through SPD, I just started watching again, and it was kind of almost the same feeling I got when I was a kid. That it was just there was nothing like it again, because all of the other Saban Toku shows phased out around Turbo, and there was still nothing like it. And then I had the opportunity to meet most of the SPD cast at Youmacon in 2005, and they're just fantastic people, and the whole experience of being with those people on Ranger Board that I got to talk with and meeting the cast and everything, it was just an experience that couldn't have been replicated at the time, and that moment meant a lot to me, and it's just where it solidified my place back into the fandom. And I haven't budged since. In fact, it's only been growing year after year. I sifted through the fairly crappy Disney seasons, and I went back and watched the seasons that I missed, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And even through the crap, I enjoyed every minute of it. And it was just, overall, there was just nothing like it, and the connection with the fandom and everything of my past experiences and my childhood memories just kind of built up, and it's just something that I really have a strong passion for. The toys obviously were a big drawing point to me. I mean, I'm a toy collector, the first and foremost, and the Megazords and the Morphers and Changers and Mecha and whatever we're discussing, Kamen Rider belts even. It was just playing with the toys and collecting the toys and being able to review them for you guys. It's just something that really means a lot to me, and it's just something I love, and that's another big drawing point towards Power Rangers and Toku in general. For me, is the toys and the childhood memories and everything, and it's just you can't replicate things like that. So that's kind of like why I like Power Rangers. It's just a part of who I am in general, and it's just something that you can't really take away. As for the second part of the question, can it be for adults? I think yes and no. No, in a sense that it's a children's show. It will always be a children's show. There's no denying that. However, as you grow up and you go back and watch things, or and read about new things and discuss things, you start seeing more deeper connections that you wouldn't have when you were a child. And so in that aspect, it's perfectly fine. I mean, a lot of adults have certain connections to their childhood memories, like I do. I'm not going to deny that. So it can be for adults. And I mean, I'm attracted to the characters and the story. I'm a big story-based person, and I most of the time enjoy the stories that they make, and the scenarios and the effects and the designs in general. I'm an artist too, so those kind of things really draw me. So it can be for adults, and I don't see anything wrong with adults liking the series. But first and foremost, it is a kids show. Now, can it be tailored for adults? Yes. It very well could be tailored for adults and be airing on Sci-Fi or something. I mean, look at the Spider-Man movies and everything. Spider-Man is technically tokusatsu in American form, and adults watch every Spider-Man movie that comes out, and X-Men and everything, so I think it very well could be adapted to an American audience of an adults, but it would have to be written and produced as such, obviously. I don't think they could tailor the kids show very much towards adults outside of what they did with RPM. I think RPM in space and stuff's going to be as close as we get to an adult PR, but I think the only problem with marketing it toward adults would be that adults always think of this. They'll always think of MMPR. That season 1 in particular will be Power Rangers forever. It doesn't matter if they look at Dino Thunder or SPD, it's Power Rangers, and the first thing they think of is MMPR. And that's not a good thing in the case, because MMPR as a whole is a really crabby season. It's cheesy, it's basic, just cookie-cutter plots. And so it's not really a good thing, and I think the adult fandom will always think of, not the fandom, but the adult base in general, will always think of MMPR. I don't think there's any way around that. But Kamen Rider, Dragonite, when it aired, I'm sure people saw that and thought, oh, it's a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger ripoff. So, I don't think there's any way around that, but anyway, I'm running out of time. So, I think it could be written and produced for adults using the suits and everything from the current Sentai. But I just don't think it would ever happen, personally. But anyway, in wrap up, the fandom means a lot to me, and just Power Rangers and Toku in general. 2009 was a huge step for me. I started Kamen Rider with Kiva, and then I watched Decade, and now I'm watching Double, and I even made the push, and I watched Shinkenger, and I'm up to date on that. And so 2009 was huge for me in Tokusatsu, and now I'm just drawn into the entire universe, and I'm loving every minute of it. So that is why I like Power Rangers, and I hope that was a valid answer for you. So until next time, I will see everyone later. Bye.